churchyard here at Tranent played an important role in the story of the Battle of Prestonpans. The day before the actual fighting, it was occupied by men from Clan Cameron. Then overnight it was used as a corral for the horses of Jacobite officers, and a few days after the battle it saw the funeral of the highest ranking British officer to fall in the battle, who died in a building overlooking this very spot. Let's have a look around. This building behind me used to be the manse for the ministers of Tranent Church. It was here that Colonel James Gardner of the 13th Dragoons was brought on the morning of the Battle of Prestonpans. He'd been found mortally wounded beneath the famous hawthorn tree on the battlefield itself. He was brought by a servant to the manse here, and it was there that he breathed his last by around 11 o'clock that morning. A few days later he was buried near the southwest corner of the church. The church that stands here today isn't the one that was here in 1745. In fact, it was rebuilt in 1799 to 1800. But you can still find traces of the original building, like this line in the wall of the older masonry showing you where the new church sits directly on top of the old. These buttresses are also part of the original medieval church. As is this brick-top window. Here on the western side of the church at Tranent is a wooded ravine known as the Thehugh. On the 20th of September 1745, the men of Clan Cameron occupied not only the churchyard itself, but that ravine as well. And it was from there that the Camerons opened fire on Walter Grosset, who was scouting up the wagon way for the British Army. Grosset escaped unharmed, but the British Army retaliated with cannon fire. Eventually, the Jacobite soldiers were withdrawn from this picket so that they didn't expose themselves to General Cope's artillery. Sitting in Tranent Churchyard today, it's easy to imagine the Jacobite Highlanders using this position to look north across General Cope's positions beyond them. On the 20th of September 1745, they could see a lot more of what he was doing than he could see of them. It's also just a fascinating place to explore, and so it's well worth a visit the next time you're here on the battlefield.